Hello, how is everybody on this great and wonderful day that is a Wednesday? At least here in Hamilton, Ontario, while we are speaking. I hope you are doing well. It is, of course, gorgeous outside where I am. Well, I guess not, of course, but it is gorgeous. Hello to whomever has come in, probably my mother watching at this point. Um, I'm just. Oh, what's I thought? Not sure what else to say yet. Here we do it all. Okay, so I guess. Hey Bob, how are you? So was that? Well, I haven't looked at Facebook since I sent a message back to you. But was that one picture you? Ah, I was pretty sure, but it's always good to make sure, right? So guess I will go on to. Description share hide. We are in Philippians chapter 2, verse 12 to 18. Therefore, my dear friends, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence. This is Paul writing, Paul the Apostle, writing a letter to, part of the letter he's writing to the Philippian church in Philippi, which I believe is in Greece, if I remember correctly. Anyways, as you, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you to will and to act in accord in order to fulfill his good purpose. Do everything without grumbling or arguing. This is so hard for people, me included. We do, it's so easy to complain or whatever, but whatever we're doing because, we don't want to do it or for whatever reason, I must admit that is hard. And then it's hard to do some things with other people without arguing about how to do it. So that you may become blameless and pure. Wow. Doing it for that reason. Wow, that is hard, I'll admit. Children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. Wow, you saying that was warped and crooked? I wonder what he'd say about nowadays. Uh, ah, don't mind me. I'm just getting my tablet. Oh, we got four watching now. Hello to whomever else has come in. Anyways, okay, where were we? Crooked generation, yes. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky as you hold firmly to the word of life, and that I will be able to boast on the day of Christ that I did not run the labor in vain. Hey, Kronos. Cool. Um, labor in vain, but even coming from your faith, I am glad and rejoice with all of you. So you too should be glad and rejoice. Um, okay, so we want to get stumped for what to say here. I just anyway. Not sure how much you know about my channel. I am a Christian, like Mike Miller. Just for my one thing at noon here, I do a little bit of a Bible reading, comment on it. Yes, it's always good to use facts and truth. Hard to fight truth. Yes, very true. It's hard to fight truth. Anyways, ugh. But yeah, we need to, as Christians, if you're a Christian out there, need to start trying to do things without grumbling or arguing. Is it easy? No. And as it says here, to become that way we become. Oh, hello, action. Okay, we need to that way we become blameless and pure and shine. Because if we're doing all these things without grumbling and complaining, the pathetic deeds of the day, you're gonna stand out amongst everybody around. Oh, that's cool. Turn me down, Mom. Oh, don't mind that sound. That is the Cyber Frog drawing. So shortly, I'm going to be putting it up as a time lapse one. Okay. And that way we don't do our stuff in vain. If we're grinding and complaining and nobody's paying attention to what we're doing because we're grumbling and complaining, arguing, and all that about it, and nobody's gonna want what we're doing, want to know why we're doing what we're doing or whatever. So uh, I don't want to beat a dead horse or anything, and if I go any longer, I'm gonna just be beating a dead horse. So it's on to the drawing portion where I remaster a couple of my characters, my lesser known characters, of course. Okay, and I need to I'll start with my hero first. Okay. Let me. Okay, I'm just gonna catch up with the chat here. I understand some grumbling depends on what someone is grumbling about. If someone is going through some really hard times, I don't. Yeah, we're not supposed to hold it against anybody that's grumbling or whatever. And I don't disagree that it's hard not to grumble even when going through hard times. It's hard to not grumble going through just everyday life with stupidity. But it's something to maybe strive for. Uh, nothing wrong with having faith. I'm Irish Protestant. Awesome. Oh yeah, it's nice to be Irish, man. I think I got the accent right there, eh? Or is that more the Scottish accent? Yeah. Hi. Actually, I was watching. One thing about making a complaint. Call. Oh yeah. Oh, Scottish Unitas. Or are the Scottish use a little bit of the more with the others? How are you doing today, laddie? Ah, there's the difference. Yeah, I should have with some sort of solution. You're right. I should have come up with some sort of solution, but I do my stuff on the fly. I don't. Uh, always think things come through completely. With Bob. Well, to be fair, my clan is Scottish and Irish. It's on the lower left of the Ireland and the lowland of Scotland. Aye, 500,000 500,000 families of us in North America. We're everywhere. Well, that does be sounding like a great thing, eh? Don't mind me with my accents. I like doing them, eh? Okay, so get my drawing tablet. Gotta find where I put my stylus. Where has the stylus gone? Long time passing. No, no, no. Where did I put my stylus? Yeah, I noticed that action. I'll have to check it out in the next few days or so. Oh, found my stylus. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. You got an accent. You got the Canadian accent, Cronus. Whatever that may be, I don't know what it sounds like. No, not at all. Okay, this here is a character I created. He's probably going to be some sort of future character. um, he's supposed. I believe he's probably going to be some sort of robot that my one character, um, the Wiz creates, which is one of my premier characters. And he's supposed to be a combination of the variety, my various group called the Holy Warriors. Yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie. Okay. Uh, okay, that Needs to be slightly thicker. Will a 2 do? Yeah, 2 will do. Okay, so what do we got here? I've got a web server on 8. Yeah, I'm with the latest. Gonna start it with. Okay, you guys are talking between you two. Oh, okay. So the different parts is this mask here is from my character Ozona in the Holy Warriors, or one of the renditions I've done of her mask, anyways. And as you notice, these are older drawings that I'm remastering. I'm trying to make them somewhat better if I can, but I don't try, and I'm not trying to do my absolute best for these things, just trying to make them look a little bit better. I'm not patient with my lines like I probably should be. Not in as far as I should go in to get the lines decently shaped. This is just so to have some sort of art thing on here and give people a preview of a lot of variety of my own characters. And this is actually for also for once I get all these done for a video that I want to make for my Indiegogo. Whenever I do that, basically the mask behind the mask, actually covering the head instead of the face, is from a character I have named Copies, who can copy herself infinitely. Hey, Brad, how are you? We got 6 people in here talking. We got there's 6 people in here. 4 are talking. Wow, it's a miracle. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, the video is gonna basically. I have a main video, but I want to put this second video. I want to at least put this second video together. It's more gonna showcase that I have lots of characters for starting this, and we'll have, which will mean content for years to come for Cross Comics. Sorry about if I'm not getting to all your comments. This is going by faster than normal. I'm only used to like 2 people, one maybe, but I don't mind. Thank you. Doing on this stuff, you've only most of the stuff that you've seen for women is just on this, and these are my old. Most of them are my old crappy drawings. Not as crappy as I have had, but and I'm not trying. I'm trying to make them a little better, not completely better. So my drawing skill, as you can probably tell from the drawing videos, is much better than this. My live drawing videos. Like I said, I'm not trying to do my absolute best with this. I've done some good stuff with this. Don't get me wrong. If you go in and look at my new champions video, I had to draw a couple of the characters straight on there, and so I didn't have any. Well, I had reference of what they look like, but oh, that's cool. Being able to make planets with and Kronos, you're up in Peterborough, right? If I remember correct. um, I'm not sure completely what the powers of this character are going to be. This is an android, a robot, however you want to say it. I know there's a slight difference between an android and a robot. He's created by my main character, the Wiz, I believe, and he is going to be the combination of, and he's made for the in future of my comics, sort of like Legion of Superhero type thing. And he's probably going to have all the powers of whatever Holy Warriors have existed at that my main team of warriors, the Holy Warriors, when he's created. So he might have got more powers than what I know at this point. So he'll have electides, growth, and electrical energy. Okay, what do he'll have Insecto's ability to control insects. I have shield strength. Um, he'll have the flames ability to create fire. He'll have Snowdrift's ability for cold. He'll have what's her name? Ozona's ability to control weather. Almost like a good version of Amazo from DC Comics. But he might not be able to switch abilities. He'll just be able to have the abilities of the original Holy Warriors. Oh, sort of the point. maybe he'll only be able to use one ability at once. Like I haven't defined him completely. I created the character, created the concept, and I haven't fleshed the character out because I can't see him appearing for at least 2.5 years into my comics, maybe further. I'm not sure whether I don't think he's going to be in the present day. Like I said, I think I'm going to have him into the future. A robot that gets awakened through whatever means. Or is programmed to be to awaken after a certain amount of time. Well, maybe there will be. He is a robot, so he can malfunction technically. Maybe for some reason the powers won't work at one point or whatever. Like I said, I haven't flushed everything out with him. I just basically created him. Well, not just recent. Like I created him a few years ago. The idea, the concept. I haven't flushed stuff out or flesh stuff out. I think is the correct term. As I get closer to knowing when he's going to appear, yeah, I'll flesh a lot more details out for him. Yeah, there's true. There's all these different things that I could easily. There's lots of things I could do for give him weaknesses for uh, there's lots of different, like I was saying, lots of different things I can do to him or for him or whatever, however you want to say it. When I go to flesh him out more. I don't even know how. I know who creates them. I know a little bit of well, he creates or how or why. Uh, Depends on how much you got to spend, and I don't know what the buying market is like there in Italy for a computer. I know that they would be probably similar to us, but I don't know best bang for your buck over there, as they say. How you getting a better deal and how much you've got to spend. Okay, okay. Okay, what's this about the house? Start with the house one cross. Am I missing something? Probably. The one thing I know, probably at 1,000, somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500, you're better off building your own. If you're spending more than that, that's like Canadian or US dollars. The house comic you did. I did a house comic? I didn't think it. Did I do that on air? Oh, yeah, I showed this on air. You're talking. Hold on a sec. You're talking that, right, Brad? I wasn't even ever planning on having that character in my um uh, it's just I go to this thing a couple times a month. This worship night thing a couple times a month, and they called it Powerhouse, and I just drew it there. I'd have no idea how to incorporate that into my comics. Maybe that would be like my DC's House of Mystery, or like DC's House of Mystery and all that, DC's has a couple houses like that, the House of Mystery and something else. Except mine's Powerhouse, and it can get up and move about and do feats of strength or something like that. I don't know. I forgot I even showed that on a video. So when you first bring it up, I'm like, what the stink is he talking about? Um, I'm almost always come. I shouldn't say almost always, but I come up with characters every probably month or two at best, at least, or whatever. I try and stop myself because for creating new characters sometimes, just because I've got so many. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not sure whether I'm beginning to wonder whether I'll ever be able to use them all. And I'm also trying to bring back old ideas that I've had too. So, like, I had one character called Pollution Buster. I basically decided to sort of scrap him. I renamed him, gave him a different look, and called him Crime Buster. He's a joke of a hero, but and he's actually going to appear in my first year. He is a comic book probably writer or artist, and he goes out trying to interview. He creates a persona. He's trying to get a hold of these new real life heroes, try and get their scoop for to make comic books. And nothing works at first, in a regular persona. So he ends up getting his own little hero persona. Okay. Yeah, do you animate versions to the no, no kidding. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should try to somehow. And then and crew versus fire. Okay. I'm getting lost here. I'd say no unless somehow you give them that. Because to me, gender and sex are the same thing. I know a lot of people disagree, but you can sort of give robots the parts of humans. Male parts or female parts. And then one could say it's a female robot or a male robot. Now it's programming. You can program it to be have male parts but act like a female, I guess. Ooh, I might have something for that too. One of my characters named the Flame. He has a couple kids, so maybe they discover. Maybe I can do an adventure where they discover the powerhouse. I got the original drawing. I can prove it was mine, Brad. And I got people who know I did it, so we got this here right too, saying that you'd steal it. I got the court case in my favor. Okay. Oh. Hey, people in here, remember to hit that like button too, if you've yet to. Hey, Chad. Oh, wow, man, we're filling up fast. I wonder who you're sounding like. Brad Vox? No, Brad Day or Vox Noble? Do I do you have any characters that are little aliens inside people suits? No. Not that I can recall. I have I have a character that I was once gonna have a midget inside a giant robot. Well, not giant. Well, I guess giant, depending on what you want to go by giant. But then I've decided to make the robot operate it via VR. Oh, but I could do Ghetto Blaster like that. He can't get the VR to work. Don't mind me. Well, I need my gradient. Move on. Man, oh, it's a cross comment. You know how much I've got to do, Brad? What?
Hello, everybody.
Mom says hello to everybody. Yeah, Brad really likes my house. Oh, and Brad, if you noticed when I showed it earlier, I've inked it a little and put a little bit more detail on it. You said hi to Mom, if you didn't see that already, if you're watching. You're getting highs from everybody, Mom. She sees your highs. She's watching on our 55-inch TV, so with a Ruko device. She sees your chats. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's a great idea. Hey, Brad, are you a writer? Am I to take that as a no then, that you're not a writer? Because if you can't write your name, then there's a problem with you being however old you are. I'm going to have to get my mom to start reading chats for me. Okay, that needs to be changed there. I was going to say, you can write it if you want, and then we'll have to find somebody to draw it up. Siri, maybe. Alexis, no. Alexa, no. I want no part. It's just a great idea. Yeah, burden me with another great idea. That's all I need. Another great idea. Okay, sure. I can use more great ideas. The house? Or are you talking something else? That's got me totally lost. I know there's programs out there too for. What did I just do? Gray. Doing the mask. I don't know whether the house has a sex. As far as I know, not. It is of no sex. It is. It's a demon possessed house. Okay. Oh, sorry, an angel possessed house. It's a good house, not a bad house. It's a good house. It's living in a good world. Not. It's a time machine. The time house. Do 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 do. Okay. I don't know what's with the Star Trek theme song, but okay. So we got. Let me take this out. We don't need it. The so Control A. Oh, live paint. Spain. So now I got to work on a house. Geez, never thought I'd be working on a house that way. Or anyway, for that, okay, for. Okay, see you later, Bob. Have a great day. I'll be on probably 10:30 or 11 tonight, my time. So that'd be like 4:30, 4:35 your time, I believe. Have a great time eating and getting sleep and school. If well, no, won't be at school yet. So, and don't worry if you can't make it, Bob. You know, I'm just letting you know. Eventually, I'll do my live drawing in. I'll get that live drawing in a time lapse. I'm slowly doing all my getting my live drawings in time lapse. I've got one that I'm probably gonna my Cyber Frog live time lapse. I'm gonna be uploading after I'm done here. So I knew we were forgetting something. Well, today has definitely been interesting. I hope everybody's having a good time watching, talking. Tell me, man. I will do something with it. As of when, I don't know. Uh, right now, Brad, I am one man trying to get my comic book business going. I am writer, I am editor, I am artist, I am inker, I am pencil, I should say, not artist, inker, colorist, letterer, and I've got 7 books that I want to bring out for sure. And as what's his name said, Kronos, technically here in Canada, time of creation. Hey, Pixel, how are you? As well, it may not be trademarked, but according to Kronos, time of creation here in Canada, which is where I am, the great, wonderful place it is it's automatically copyrighted. Is it registered? No. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that before 100 different times. Oh, we got 8 watching now. How are you, Pixel? Um, did I? Yeah, I've got my Canadian Shield character copyrighted and registered. Actually, it's not the date and time shown of creation, but it's shown that I did do it at some point because I created that character like a year ago. Although my first thing with it on is like what, a month ago? Do, do, do. I'm getting confused what I've done and haven't done here. Okay, I think I already. Okay, let's go down to H, just to be on the safe side. Okay, yes, I already did that. Okay, so I thought I had gotten through all my villains. Apparently, I found one that I hadn't done yet. This is Blizzard. And yes, I know Marvel has a Blizzard character, but because it's like the name of weather, they can copyright their version from what I know. But I can do my version, and as long as he's significantly different, and I think you can see at least in looks he's significantly different than their Blizzard. I shouldn't have a problem. Now the powers, that's a little difficult because Blizzard usually speaks snow. He speaks cold based powers. Maybe it'll be in how he delivers his cold based powers. I'd have to look more into Marvel's version to make sure he's, as I said, significantly different. I'm gonna go down. Um, I can make sure I stay up after, no problem, on a Tuesday night. I got nothing to go to in the morning. So who have we got all involved with this so far? Besides, say, you, me, possibly Action. And do we know whose channel is going to be on for the first night? Like, who's got the most subs of all of us that are doing it? Okay, sounds good. Um, like I said, my thing I suggested, and well, I don't care what we how we do it. Really, is whoever has the most subs any given night, maybe possibly on their channel. But then again, maybe keeping it on the same channel like yours is a better idea, and everybody can advertise it on their own channel. Yeah, I know. I'll be pushing it for next week myself. I'll have to do a little bit better drawing, I think, than I did last night. Although the last night's one was pretty good. And I did that in less time than they did. I tried to get it the real Captain Marvel last night, but oh, that's something I'm going to show here for a quick second or two or whatever. Okay. Going to go off this for a sec. Uh, Stop sharing. For those that were not here last night for my show, my live drawing, in honor of the Captain Marvel trailer, I did the real Captain Marvel. And because they did Captain Marvel last night, the fake Captain Marvel, I drew along with them. And that's to promote whatever amateur hour of drawn and quartered. Yeah, Miss Marvel, they. Um, the one should be on Twitter. The Captain Marvel. The real Captain Marvel, and I can put the other one. I put them both on. Well, I put the one on Instagram, the original, real Captain Marvel, and then I put the other one. I haven't put it on yet, but I'm going to. Hide. Yeah, I sent that one to Edwin and Mike on Twitter last night while it was going on. And I sent a thing to Pixel. Okay, you too, Pixel. Have a great day at work. Okay. Yeah, they talk about diversity in comics. Yeah, meanwhile, comics have had diversity for years. Oh, but they're talking the creators. Well, I'm not so much sure about the creators. Oh, heck. Guys that created Superman were Jewish. Diversity right at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see this guy's got no color at the moment. So I'm going to have a field day. Well, maybe not a field day. Oh, I can believe it. That messed him up. I didn't die. Why do you think I died? I'm talking, I'm drawing. Not talking a lot, but phone call. Excuses, excuses, excuses. No, just kidding. Okay, what I was in Facebook chat. Some of this book stuff. Oh wow. Free code as in for what, gaming or web design? Okay, no, hold on a sec. Well, I'm gonna have a you know what? Let's see. My link to my Facebook stuff's in now in the description. As you saw, I just changed it or put it in. So you can find me there and then add me as a friend if you want, Kronos. And I can get it off you that way. And I'm also on Twitter and all that. The links are all now there. Instagram. Yeah, got a Detective Dead link. If I can get 3 people to buy through me because of me, I can get a free book. I can't afford it at the moment, so figure put the link in my description. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. How about I buy you detective? I can't badmouth somebody for no. Well, I would say it's no reason, but I can't buy it just to get a comic book. Yeah. Oh, I mean, spelling Chronos wrong? OCHD. CH. R. Oh. Okay, I don't know why I can't find you. I just added you, so. Okay, I'll stop this for now. Okay, let's see. Deal. Okay. 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 You give the backers the best parts. Uh, sounds like an idea for sure, Kronos. I do have my own website at the moment, as you can see via. It's not the best, but I like it. I'm getting free web hosting from a friend at church. Actually, I gotta pay for this year for them too. Well, for the web domain, I'll see them this month. I did sort of, not completely. As you can see, I'm sharing screen at the moment, and I'll look at it, I'd say right after I'm done today, but I've got to get ready to go to my church. I help out with the kids ministry on Wednesday nights, and it's the first night back after the summer tonight. Well, after I get the link and all that, I can probably take it down or whatever. That way I can just save it. That way, the link's not out there for anybody to get if you don't want it out there. Copyrighted in the States. Yes, it's the new book by Cross Comics. The book where houses come to life and battle! Who can build the bigger, better battle house? I promise you one thing, Brad. I will do something with the house in the future. What? Even if it's just to put it in an issue and get it destroyed. No, I'm taking you seriously that it's a good idea to put out there. Yeah, you're in Peterborough, if I remember from the other night correctly, Kronos. And I'm just down in Hamilton, so. Yep, three of them. Me, my mom, and Kronos. I think my mom's still watching. Maybe I'll make Powerhouse just one of my Transformers. I did think of building Transformer buildings as a Transformer when I was a kid. I think she's still in the watching. I don't know. She's not in my room, obviously, but yep, she's still watching. She just can't type. That won't help much. You're saying my chat's as good as one of Ethan's chats? Ooh, that's nice. I'm glad you like me. I think I like you too, Brad, but not in that special way. Oh, I know he's telling me stuff that'll make me money, and not disagreeing with him that will probably make me money. But unfortunately, I am one guy running a comic company that's not even close to off the ground. Am I going to use the house? Yes. When? I have no idea. Yep. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. Ba-da-da-da-da. Tell you what, Brad. I'm not sure what I was going to say. Tell you what. I'll get him on. I'll scan him in, and then I will. Hey, I said, can you write? I'm trying to bring you in on it. Write me a bio on this house. How did he become sentient? Or whatever. How did he get the ability to get up and move? What powers does he have? I'll cut you in on the creation of the character. If you think it's worth so much, and I'm not saying it's not, then I'll be selling it to you for a lot more than $1. Soap $1? Nope, even. I don't even know what space coins are. Probably a cryptocurrency. I can figure that much out, I guess. Okay, Control A. uh, oh, delete the bottom layer. I don't need it. There's no color on it. So, uh, what should we do with the drunken sailor so early in the morning? Okay, forget the drunken sailor. Just what should we do with this guy's coloring? $25 gift card for Tim Hortons. Not that valuable. Well, the character is, but a $25 Tim Hortons gift card isn't. I get you like 2 lunches, maybe two and a half. Okay, what shall we do with the drunken sailor so early in the morning? Ah, for Z. Huh. I read you, Rick. You're taking off. Okay, machine. What do I need? We got the power. $50 a month. See, you think Tim Hortons is a big deal to me. Therein lies your problem. I need to draw something right there. So. They don't have gravy fries at Tim Hortons. Not my problem. You're the one that said gravy fries for a week. You assuming I wanted gravy fries? You want the gravy to fly? Well, you better put it in an airplane. Let's see. Yeah, and then I'd go to 100. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave that color. It's the power of the deal. Cause you got no meal. Bought what? You haven't bought nothing yet. I'm saying write it. Maybe I'll draw it. Okay, so there we have Blizzard. Probably his final design. I don't know. Save. Oh, sport. PNG. Hey. Oh man. Yeah, but as you see, Brad, I've started inking it too, putting in some wood design. I'm not quite finished, but I know what his power is. One of the power of music. What did I do with my eraser? Okay. Yes, you've watched cars. You've watched planes. Now watch houses. Da, 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 da. Yeah, he's the powerhouse. He's got the power of love. What do you think of Happy Guy? Happy Guy live in Powerhouse? He's the happy guy. Close to it. Or more accurately, close to it. You want me to sell you some beef jerky? Oh, probably for my 500. Guys, also try and get me some subs if you can. At 100 subs, I will be doing a a commission of character of your choice, no nudity, of course, and I'll be sending it off to you for whoever wins. We'll have a little contest at 100. And whoever wins that contest gets to choose who I do, and they get it. And at 500, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of little sketch cards or trading cards. Have them finished by then. I did this one last night on air, so Canadian Shield. Winner But at 500, I'm going to have hopefully like 24, 25 of these of my different characters. And they'll win a set of prints of them because I want to get them made up to be able to sell. What?
I can't see.
Why can't you see? Oh, you can't see the chat. Why can't you see the chat? Oh, I'm not sharing screen now. Mom comes in here with her own powerhouse. Brad really likes my house.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Kiss it. Kiss it, kiss it, kiss it. Do you love the house? I don't hate Powerhouse. I'm just not quite as in love with them as you are.
I guess I could always go over to the computer to see what's going on.
When it gets to be in the first story. So right now, I've got my 100 sub thing. I've got my 500 and I've got my 1,000. The other goal is going to be a 250, whatever. Yes, the winner will get to be in the first storyline with Powerhouse. And if it's Brad, he gets squished by his foot. He's really going to get impressed by Powerhouse. He's going to feel his power. Yeah, not too far to 100 for sure. We're 37 off. I've been there for a couple days, so. Well, if you think it's worth so much, why are you lowballing me here, Brad? Sorry, I don't want to get bucked. Bucking hurts. Getting bucked hurts. That's I know. Well, you're the one saying it's going to be a cash cow, so if it's going to be that much of a cash cow, you're lowballing. What comes after hertz? Gigahertz? Lots of hertz? I'll give you credit. And with credit, I can buy what? When I'll have a whole universe of characters. Oh, oh well, I'm sitting here doing nothing. I know. And have I said I'm not going to? My whole thing has been more when am I going to do it? I know nothing about the house. Well, except for what it looks like. Yeah, I don't doubt it would be. You got to come up with a story and all that. Have I ever said I'm not going to do it? Ah, remastering. Do you mean website stuff, putting books of that? Oh, just based on what you've told me, yeah. Yeah, there's potential for sure. Cool. Well, well, it's almost 2 o'clock here. Okay, so basically what I do. Yeah. Okay. Well, as I was saying, it's just about 2 o'clock here. Been at this 2 hours, which is good, and I've got to get ready to get out to my church to help with the kids stuff tonight. I will be on later tonight drawing uh, Zora from One Piece anime stuff from One Piece. Zora, Sanji, and Monkey D. Luffy together in one drawing. Yeah, for sure. Me, I live in Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. About an hour and a half away from the border of Buffalo. Oh, I ain't doxing myself. Hamilton's got like 500,000 people. Trying to find me in this city could be hard. But then, unfortunately, I probably already doxed myself because somewhere on this great net of ours is that information. Say where that information is on the net that I know it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Wisconsin. Ohio is Wisconsin and no, that's the state, isn't it? Wisconsin's a state. I don't know my states too well. I know New York State is just below me. And Buffalo's the first town as you cross the border, right at Niagara Falls area. I think it's Niagara Falls. No, Niagara Falls. Oh, I'm sorry. About an hour away from the border, an hour and a half away from the border, driving. That is Niagara Falls. Buffalo's a little bit beyond that. .45 here, Kronos. Oh wow, we're all close in age. But as I was saying, oh, we got two more. No, that's. Oh. As I was saying, it's like 2 o'clock here. I got to get ready to get to help out at my church. Ah, cool. I like Netscape. So, for those who have yet to, hit that thumbs up button. Smash the like button, as they say. If you have yet to subscribe, please subscribe. We got 5 viewers. Ring that notification bell. That way you know when stuff is going up. When I'm going live. What else can I say? Comment for those who are watching later. Share. Share. Check out my other channel, the Pied Piper of Hamilton. Check out my other content. And I think that's about it. Oh, check out all the links in the description. And I think that's about it. There's another video going up, probably be up in the next 10 minutes or so, of time-lapse drawing of Cyberfrog. So enjoy, people. God bless. See you later. Hope I'll be on later tonight, probably 10:30, 11, doing a live drawing, as I've said already, of some anime characters. So we will see you hopefully then. Bye. God bless. Love everyone. Rights are for me, unless you've got $1 billion.